Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We do have a lot of Rangers t-shirts available on our website. Do browse the collection by going to either rfcclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. It's another day and there is some more transfer news to bring to you and keep you up to date. This is going to be the case as we go into the summer transfer window. Probably every day is going to get even more intense all the way until the end of August when it comes to deadline day. As we know, Rangers are going to be spending big. They're going to be bringing in wholesale additions, and this rebuild is really going to get started. It started yesterday when we announced in yesterday's video that Zhijon Sterling had signed for Rangers Football Club and had become the second addition. That Kieran Dow is said that he agreed a pre-contract and passed the medical. And now Zhijon Sterling is a done deal and he has agreed all terms, and Rangers have got their man at right back. Zhijon Sterling, as I said, that one came out of nowhere really. There was a lot of clubs sort of interested in him. Stoke fans gutted that they haven't been able to get a hold of his services, so this one does look like a good coup by Rangers. But look, you already knew that if you watched yesterday's video, that Rangers have already got this one over the line. However, in today's video there is a update with regards to Ryan Kent. He has more suitors and he has a contract offer on the table, and there is an unlikely place that he could be going, so we need to inform you of that. And then of course there is some more news with regards to a potential incoming. I'm going to probably start with Ryan Kent and then we'll go on to the other incoming a bit later on in today's video. So the Ryan Kent state of play we've already known for a long time, that his contract expires in the summer. That's always been the case, and over the last few weeks it's looked unlikely or increasingly likely that he's going to be staying at Rangers. He kind of looks like a player that has kind of dropped it. He's got his eye on the exit door, and we've brought to you a few different transfer stories. We brought to you that Burnley are very, very interested in the player and have had contact with Ryan Kent, and we also brought you the story that Fenerbahce had also made a shock sort of offer to him as well, but he won't be going to Turkey. However, over the last sort of 24 hours, more started to happen, and Club Brugge have entered the race, have offered him a deal, and it now looks as though Club Brugge is his most likely destination that he will head, not to the Premier League, but to Club Brugge. Yeah, an interesting one. As I said, it is said that the Belgian club have offered him a 3-year deal with the option to extend on a 4th. That is all I've really got for you, but as I said, it does look like Club Brugge are the most likely to get Ryan Kent's services at the expiry of his contract in June. They have offered him a 3-year deal with an option for a 4th. That is sort of confirmed news. However, we'll wait to see what actually happens with Ryan Kent. Apparently he's sitting, assessing all of his options, as you would. This morning, more news has come out with regards to Ryan Kent and said that Bologna and Udinese have also entered the race from the Serie A, but they probably look like unlikely options for Ryan Kent at this point. It's either probably Burnley or Club Brugge, but Club Brugge just edging it ever so slightly over Burnley at this moment in time with regards to a pre-contract agreement. That's what my sources have brought to me today. So yeah, I do trust them a lot. And as I said, I do think, Ryan Kent, that boat has sailed. He will not be signing for Rangers going into next season. Now, with regards to another transfer rumour, you would have heard about Lewis Palmer a couple of weeks ago. And this one just mainly started as a bit of a rumour mill. Didn't really have much into it. It was sort of his agent touted him about. There's been a lot of interest from different clubs around the globe and in Europe, especially from England. However, over the last sort of 24, 48 hours, this has actually become very, very real, and a very real possibility for Rangers to sign this summer. As I said, Lewis Palmer currently is a Hondurian international, currently plays in the Greek Super League with Aris, and has good sets of numbers to his name. Let me just get the stats out. That's what I was trying to load up as I was looking. So sorry, not looking at the screen there, but I was just trying to get his stats up just for this bit. So far this season, he has played 20 games in the Super League, scored 7 goals and 2 assists. However, in the playoffs, he's played 8 games, scored 4 and got 2 assists. And in the Europa Conference League, he's played 4, 1 goal and 3 assists. So he has a fairly decent numbers to his name for a left winger. And Rangers have been crying out for a forward with those sort of numbers. As I say, we've always had these right wingers and left wingers that kind of play like Ryan Kent, but his numbers are absolutely atrocious. So for a left winger, that is pretty good numbers in a fairly decent league as well, and he showed that he can do it in the Europa Conference League, so a step up to Rangers would be big. It is said that this morning that Rangers, again, take this with a pinch of salt. There is concrete interest in there from Rangers, but what I will say is these sources aren't as strong. I've got a source, my sources tell me that there is interest, there's real interest from Rangers, but this is what I'm about to tell you. Just take it with a pinch of salt, because it's from the Scottish Sun. But the Scottish Sun basically say Rangers are locked in talks over the 23-year-old, who is rated at £4.4 million. Basically, his agent has came out stating that he will be moving this summer and that a lot of clubs are interested in the player, but Rangers reportedly have entered talks with the Hondurian international. Again, taking the talks thing, taking it that advanced, I don't know. I can't tell you for sure about that because it's the Scottish Sun that's reporting that, but other sources are stating that Rangers are seriously interested in the player and want to make a move for him. And this is a player that I like the pedigree of. As I said, come from a decent league. Antonio Kolak came from the Greek league. I think it's a decent representation. Proved it in Europe, and as I said, some numbers as well. It could be a decent Ryan Kent replacement at a decent price as well. We can't be paying an awful lot, but that's all I've got for you today. Obviously, Zhijon Sterling becomes Rangers' sort of second official signing. Rangers are really interested in Lewis Palmer, and that one could move over the next few days. And then, of course, the Ryan Kent latest is that Club Brugge looks like his likely destination. However, Burnley, of course, interested. Ryan is just weighing up his options on where he wants to go, and it doesn't look like he'll be staying at Glasgow Rangers. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Please do, as always, let me know your thoughts on all 3 of those stories down there in the comment section below. Do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.